Hudson and Rex is an incredible one. And you know what? City TV has announced that they've renewed the show for an 8th season. Charlie Hudson didn't just leave St. John's, he left behind a trail of questions, a grieving team, and a canine partner who never stopped waiting. Season 7 ended with heartbreak that fans are still trying to process. One moment, Hudson is standing tall, fearless, and dedicated. The next, he's gone. A single gunshot, a mission that went too far, and a man who disappeared without warning. And the pain wasn't just scripted, it was real. Behind-the-scenes actor John Reardon was silently fighting a personal war. Diagnosed with cancer, Reardon stepped away from filming, and for months, the silence was louder than any plot twist. The writers built a mystery around his absence, but the truth was far more human. His co-stars held back tears in interviews hinting that this wasn't just about the show. It was about real fear, real love, and a man who meant everything to the cast, crew, and fans. The most heartbreaking part? Rex. The loyal German shepherd played by Diesel von Bergenwald waited. Every scene without Charlie felt empty. His ears perked at every footstep, his eyes scanned the horizon, and the bond between man and dog, so central to the heart of the show, was suddenly fractured. Fans noticed the change. Rex wasn't just a character anymore, he became a mirror for our own grief. And the city of St. John's? It lost its heartbeat. Mark took over the investigations, but his presence felt like a placeholder, not a replacement. No one could wear that badge like Charlie Hudson, not with that calm determination, not with that silent understanding between him and Rex. And now with Season 8 officially in production, the storm is breaking. John Reardon is back. And he's not just returning as an actor. He's returning as a survivor, a hero in real life, who fought for his health with the same quiet strength Charlie brought to every case. Season 8 will carry that weight. This isn't just about solving crimes. It's about coming home. It's about a team that never gave up. It's about a partner who always believed. And it's about a man who is stepping back into the role he was. Born to play. Not because he has to, but because he can. Because he beat the odds. And now Hudson and Rex will face a new chapter. One shaped by lost love and the power of fighting your way back from the edge. The question now isn't whether Charlie Hudson returns. It's how far he's willing to go to protect what's left. And whether Rex will finally look up and see the man he never stopped waiting for. Rex is more than a dog. He's a detective, a partner, a protector. And above all, he's loyal to one man, Charlie Hudson. So when Hudson vanished, Rex didn't just lose his handler. He lost his purpose. Season 7 showed us glimpses of that heartbreak even if no one dared speak it aloud. Rex kept searching. He sat in the squad room long after everyone had gone home. He sniffed Charlie's old jacket. He listened for a voice that never came. Sarah, Jesse, and Joe tried to move forward, but something in the rhythm of major crimes broke when Charlie disappeared. The team still solved cases, they still put away bad guys, but the chemistry, the trust, the calm that came when Charlie was in the room, it was missing. Fans noticed it too. The heart of Hudson and Rex was wounded and nothing felt right. What made it worse was the silence around Reardon's absence. No dramatic exit scene, no send-off. Just a growing emptiness and a fan base full of worry. Social media was flooded with questions. Is John Reardon okay? Will Charlie come back? What's happening to Hudson and Rex? Rumors spiraled. Some said he left for good. Others feared the worst. But now we know the truth. John Reardon was fighting a battle off-screen that required all his strength. Cancer. Doesn't care if you're a lead actor or a fan favorite. It hits without warning. And while we were guessing plot twists, he was facing the fight of his life. And now the silence is breaking. Behind the scenes, it's confirmed Reardon is back on set, quietly, carefully, but powerfully. His return is more than a headline. It's a miracle. It's a signal that Hudson and Rex isn't just returning to form. It's evolving into something deeper. Season 8 won't ignore the pain. The writers are building Charlie's return into the story with the weight it deserves. This won't be some quick reappearance with no explanation. They're leaning into the emotional truth that Charlie has changed, that the team has changed, and that Rex has been waiting all this time. Imagine the moment Charlie and Rex lock eyes again, not just for the show, but for us. The reunion we didn't dare hope for. The scene that will shatter us in the best way. And beyond that moment, a new arc begins. Hudson isn't just picking up where he left off. He's stepping into a world that moved on without him. A world that learned how to survive, but never truly healed. And while the cases will continue and the crimes will get darker, the biggest mystery is, can Charlie Hudson find his place again, not just in the department, but in his own life? Rex will never forget what they had, and fans will never forget what we lost. But now we get something rare in television and in life, a second chance. A chance to see what love, loyalty, and quiet courage can do when they're tested by fire. And as the shadows of Hudson's absence begin to lift one thing, is certain this reunion won't just be emotional, it'll be unforgettable. We were told Hudson was on leave, that he needed time away, that maybe he was helping another agency, or recovering from something minor. But Season 8 is about to flip the script. Because the truth is, Charlie didn't just leave, he vanished under circumstances no one dared talk about. And now the cracks in the story are starting to show. Jesse keeps avoiding questions. Sarah is more guarded than ever. And even Joe, usually a pillar of strength, is starting to unravel. Something happened to Hudson, something that nearly cost him his life. And as whispers of a cover-up begin to surface, fans are asking, what are they hiding? Behind the scenes, the writers are leaning into this mystery. This isn't just about Charlie recovering off screen. This is about a man who went to the edge and didn't come back the same. Early leaks. From production hint that Hudson's disappearance is tied to a dangerous case gone wrong, one that never made it into the official files. A secret mission. A betrayal. A threat too personal to ignore. And when Charlie returns, he's not just bringing answers, he's bringing enemies. The kind of enemies who don't forget, who don't forgive, and who may have followed him home. And that's where Rex comes in. Because Rex isn't just happy to see Hudson, he's on high alert. The bond between them is still strong, but different now. Deeper, sharpened by pain. Rex can sense that something about Charlie's return isn't right. He watches him more closely. He sleeps lighter, and when Charlie flinches at sudden noises or drifts off into dark thoughts, Rex is the first to notice. This isn't just a reunion. It's a reckoning. The team can feel it too. Jesse tries to lighten the mood, but the tension in the room is undeniable. Sarah wants to trust Charlie again, but she's not sure if she's talking to the man she once knew or a version forged in fire and silence, and the city isn't waiting for Charlie to catch up. St. John's is still dangerous. The crimes are more brutal, the stakes are higher, and with each new case, the line between justice and survival gets thinner. But this time, Charlie isn't just solving crimes, he's being watched, tracked, tested. Someone from his past wants to make sure he stays broken. And they're willing to use anyone, including Rex, to get to him. The tension will rise. The cases will hit closer to home. And soon, Hudson will have to decide, is he back for good, or is this return just the beginning of something even darker? Because sometimes coming back isn't the hard part. It's staying. And as Hudson and Rex enters its most emotional and dangerous season, yet fans should prepare for the truth to hit hard. The story we thought we knew is about to be rewritten, and the scars will show something is wrong. Rex can feel it before anyone says a word. His ears perk up at silent alarms. His eyes stay locked on shadows. This isn't just about missing Charlie anymore. Rex is picking up on something much darker. Ever since Hudson returned, he's been different. Colder in moments. Distracted, and Rex, loyal to the end, is caught between joy and instinct. He wants his partner back, but he knows something is following them. Watching, waiting. And when an attack nearly hits too close, when Rex is left injured after chasing down a suspect who never should have slipped through the cracks, it's clear that the danger isn't random. Someone is targeting them. And Rex, he's not just a bystander, he's the message. The cases are starting to connect. Patterns are emerging. Crimes that feel personal. Victims who were once connected to Hudson's past cases. Evidence that keeps vanishing. Jesse is running scared, and Sarah is working overtime to keep the team together, but they all know this isn't business as usual. Charlie's past is catching up to him, and Rex is in the crosshairs. There's a moment, silent raw, where Hudson finds Rex bleeding, limping, still trying to protect. And that's when Charlie breaks. The strong front, the brave detective, the man who returned like a hero, it all shatters. Because he knows this is his fault. Whatever followed him back from the shadows, whatever secret mission or criminal vendetta he thought he buried, it's not over. And now Rex might pay the price. But Rex is no ordinary dog. He doesn't back down. Even in pain, he stands between danger and his partner. And this season, Rex isn't just part of the story. He is the heart of it. He becomes the one who uncovers the hidden clues, who senses the traitor hiding in plain sight, who pulls Hudson back from the edge when the guilt becomes too heavy. And when the team is forced to split up to protect each other, Rex makes the impossible choice to leave Hudson's side, only because he knows that to protect him, he must confront the threat himself. Yes, Rex goes missing, but not because he's lost, because he's chasing something no one else saw. And when Hudson realizes Rex is gone, not just missing from the station, but truly gone, it triggers a fear unlike anything he's faced. Not even cancer made him feel this helpless, because without Rex, he's not just missing a partner. He's missing his anchor. The one being who stood by him in silence through sickness and war and return. And now, with Rex's life on the line, Charlie has to face his darkest enemy yet, his own guilt. Time is running out. Rex is missing and the team is unraveling. Every hour that passes tightens the noose around Hudson's chest. He's hunted killers, solved impossible crimes, and even stared death in the face during his fight with cancer. But this feels different. It's personal in a way nothing else ever was. Because Rex isn't just his canine partner. He's family. He's the only soul who was there through it all, who never needed words to understand the weight Hudson carried. And now Rex is out there alone, injured, vulnerable, chasing shadows that lead back to a man Charlie swore was long dead. A ghost from a mission that was meant to stay buried. A ghost that has come back not for revenge, but for Rex. Charlie dives deep into his past, following trails he thought he'd burned years ago. It leads him to a secret he never told the team. There was one case, off the books, off the radar, that cost people their lives. A man he let go because at the time, the mission demanded it. That man has returned not to kill Hudson, but to destroy what matters most to him. Rex is being used as bait, as punishment, as leverage. It all comes crashing down when Hudson discovers a message hidden in Rex's tracking collar. One only he could decode. It's a location, a time, and one warning. Come alone or the dog dies. But Hudson isn't alone. Not anymore. Sarah, Jesse, and even Superintendent Donovan rally behind him. They beg him not to go, not to risk everything. But Hudson has made up his mind. This isn't just about saving Rex. This is about finally facing the darkness that's followed him since his return from cancer, from the missions that broke him, from the grief he never let show. He gears up one last time. No badge, no backup. Just him and the memory of the dog who never gave up on him. When Hudson reaches the abandoned shipyard, where the final confrontation awaits, he finds Rex caged, bruised, but still alive. The enemy is waiting. Calm, cold, prepared. It's a trap, but Hudson doesn't care. Because in that moment, nothing else matters. The exchange turns violent fast. Gunfire rings out. Hudson takes a hit, but he doesn't fall. Fueled by adrenaline and love, he breaks Rex free just as backup arrives. Sarah's voice is heard over the radio. Jesse's drone captures the footage, and for the first time, Hudson lets go of the guilt. He fought. He bled. And he won. Not just the battle, but the right. To live without running. The aftermath is emotional. Hudson is hospitalized but stable. Rex refuses to leave his side, even sleeping on the hospital floor. The team finally sees the full picture of what Charlie carried, and their bond is stronger than ever. Charlie's cancer is officially in remission. His secrets are no longer a weight on his shoulders. And Rex? Rex becomes more than a partner. He becomes the symbol of survival, of loyalty, of hope. As the final episode ends, Charlie returns to the precinct. He walks through the doors with Rex at his side. The team claps, Jesse cracks a joke, Sarah gives him a look that says, "Never do that again." But there's something different in Hudson's eyes. He's home, truly home. And when he kneels beside Rex and whispers, "We made it," you can feel the journey settle in your bones. Hudson and Rex Season 8 isn't just about crime solving. It's about healing. It's about facing the past, surviving the storm, and holding on to the ones who never let you fall. This season will break you, rebuild you, and remind you why this bond between a man and his dog is one of the most powerful forces in television. Charlie Hudson is back. And Rex, he was never really lost. He was just waiting for home to return. This time it's not just Hudson who's carrying scars. Rex has changed too. He waited silently loyally through weeks and then months of Charlie's absence. Every door that opened, every phone that rang, every scent that passed, Rex kept searching. But what broke everyone's heart was that quiet moment, when even Rex began to doubt. When his eyes lost a bit of their spark, when his tail stopped wagging at the sound of footsteps. Because Rex didn't know where Charlie had gone, or if he was ever coming back. And now, even with Hudson's return, something in Rex's behavior has shifted. He's more guarded, more protective, and sometimes almost afraid. But why would Rex be afraid? The answer might shatter us because dogs remember. They sense what we try to hide. And whatever happened to Charlie Hudson, whatever shadow followed him back, Rex felt it first. There are moments in Season 8 that will leave fans breathless. When Rex growls not at a suspect, but at a friend. When he positions himself between Charlie and someone he used to trust. These aren't just instincts. These are warnings. And if Rex doesn't feel safe, maybe none of us should. We're starting to see it in Charlie too. His facade is cracking. He's trying to pretend everything's normal, joking with Jesse, reviewing cases with Sarah, walking the familiar beats through the precinct. But sometimes he zones out, lost in memories he doesn't talk about. He flinches at loud noises, he tenses when people get too close. And just once, Rex whimpers when Charlie raises his voice. Not in anger, but in pain. It's a haunting reminder that this bond we love so much, the one between man and dog, isn't just built on loyalty. It's built on truth. And the truth right now is something dark is still chasing them both. But Rex isn't just here to mourn or protect. He's becoming the key. Season 8 will slowly reveal that Rex knows something the rest of the team doesn't. Something Charlie hasn't said out loud. A name, a location, a moment that changed everything. And as the team investigates new crimes, patterns will emerge, clues that seem unrelated but aren't. Rex will lead Charlie back into the shadows of what really happened during his disappearance. Not through words, but through instincts, through trails no one else sees, through fear. And fans will start to ask the hardest question of all. Did Charlie do something during his absence he's trying to forget? And is someone now using Rex to expose the truth? Because there's a new player in Season 8, a figure from Charlie's past, one who knows how much he loves Rex, and who knows how to use that love against him